Cannon County coming off that overtime loss on Friday to Cookeville, 60-51. Blue Devils enter tonight's action 14-6, and they are 3-5 in the district. Here to bring you the play-by-play of tonight's featured game, here is Clyde Harville.
All right, thanks a lot. We're ready to go. Hallams will step in to jump it with McAllister. It's in the air and we're underway. The tap is going to be controlled by Cannon County, and they go in and hit the layup as Thomas takes it all the way in, or make it Doug Sharp gets the lay in. Conley in front with an 8-footer for Lebanon as he hits from the blue lane, and we're tied at 2. Jonathan Conley took it in the blue lane, hit a little fadeaway jumper. Cannon County working outside. They go to Thomas. Off in the corner to Patrick. Patrick out front. McAllister at the top of the key. Fakes, goes inside. Lebanon's Brandon Witt got a hand on it, slapped it out of bounds on the defense. Cannon County will make the inbounds toss. The Lions will have it underneath their bucket. Tenpenny will make the inbounds toss. Outside to McAllister, who chases it down. Long feed. Tenpenny in the corner will gun it from deep in the corner. Front rim no good. Rebound Reynolds for the Blue Devils. Lebanon with an opportunity to lead. Rice on the attack for Lebanon. Will bring it out front. Go to Conley on the wing on the right side. Underneath the Hallams, open from 12, and Lebanon's on top. 4-2. Hallams hits from 12 out on the baseline, and it's a 4-2 ball game. Blue Devils, 7 minutes to play. Opening quarter here at Lebanon. Sharp inbounds pass to McAllister. Fakes from the baseline. Wild shot, no good. Reynolds controls the board for the Blue Devils once again, and Lebanon will bring it down. Long feed. Brandon Witt on the left side tries to get in through the defense. Can't do it. Will bring it back outside to Wesley Rice, and they'll set it up for another try. Rice trying to pass it underneath to Reynolds and had it kicked out of bounds by Tenpenny. Lebanon will retain possession at side court. Brandon Witt will make the inbound toss. Alan Alexander, number 42, is in the ball game for McAllister. Lebanon working. Rice to Hallams. Hallams drives to the baseline, and we have got a blocking foul on Sharp. Doug Sharp will pick up the blocking foul, and at the free throw, nobody will go to the free throw line. It was on the drive. Lebanon will make the inbounds pass play, and Witt will make the inbounds toss for the Blue Devils. A lob underneath. Hallams had it stripped. Reynolds goes to the floor for it. Off his hands, out of bounds, and will belong to Cannon County underneath. Cannon County with an opportunity to tie. Tenpenny will bring it down over the timeline, working against Rice. Tenpenny to the right side to Alexander, who just came in. They go to Patrick, and we got a whistle. It's Thomas, I beg your pardon, and a foul going to be on Brandon Witt, I believe. Let's see. Yes. Witt will pick up the foul. It'll be an out-of-bounds foul. First on Witt, second team foul, first team foul for Lebanon. Inbounds pass. Here's a little jumper in front that is good by Alexander. Working on the drive. Here's Conley, open from 6 on the baseline. It won't go. Reynolds is there for the board, and they'll wave it off, and I think Alexander will be on the back.
No, they got
Reynolds. Reynolds on the back. That's the first on Reynolds. Second team foul for Lebanon. 4-4 ball game. Cannon County working outside. Tenpenny over the timeline, working against Wesley Rice, who knocked it free, but Tenpenny retrieves. They go in the corner to Chad Thomas. Thomas down low, and Reynolds may have helped Sharp out of bounds.
That's 2.
And that's 2 quick ones on Reynolds, a blocking foul and a rebounding foul. And now Snyder will come into the ball game and replace Darren Reynolds. Jason Snyder in now for the Blue. Thomas will make the inbounds play. They come outside to Tenpenny. Goes back in the corner to Thomas. Thomas trying to shake Brandon Witt. It's knocked free, and Hallams comes up with it for the Blue Devils. Hallams to Rice, and Lebanon will bring it down and set up. Long feed to Witt down in the corner. Can't get the shot. Goes underneath Snyder. Turnaround jumper blocked out of bounds. It'll belong to Lebanon. Sharp blocked, or Thomas, I beg your pardon, blocked it out of bounds. But Lebanon retains possession. Lob underneath, trying to run it down in the corner, not able to, but it's off the hand of the Cannon County, and it'll belong to Lebanon. Brian Johnsey comes into the ball game. Brandon Witt will make the inbounds toss to Wesley Rice. Lebanon working to the basket to your right as you listen in. They go to Johnsey on the left wing. Johnsey behind the screen will gun that 3 and nail it. And it's a 7-4 ball game. Johnsy enters the ball game to shoot the threes, and he nailed that one. Tenpenny outside, driving at the top of the key. Left side they go to Thomas. To Alexander. Alexander brings it back to Thomas. Drives down the lane, and a foul going to be Snyder, I believe. And 2 shots will go to the free throw line as Thomas and Lynn. This is a pretty good ball club.
Well, they have good ball movement and like to penetrate and take the ball to the hole, and that time getting through was Thomas, and Snyder commits the foul. Thomas at the throw line for a pair.
At the free throw line is Thomas. Free throw is good with number 1. It's a 7-5 ball game. Lebanon on the big end of the score. 5 minutes to play in the opening period. Second throw, Thomas rolls good. And it's 7-6. Blue Devils will bring it down. Johnson to Rice, and here comes Lebanon. Starks in the ball game for the Blue Devils, along with Rice and Johnson and Snyder and Hallams. They go to Starks over on the right wing. Hallams out at the top of the key. Hallams left side to Rice, and they'll reset the offense. Rice blowing down the lane, can't get the shot away. Needs some help. Comes outside to Hallams, and they lose it. But Johnson got a hand on it, slaps it into the crowd. It'll belong to Cannon County in the backcourt. So Lebanon turns it over, and Cannon County will bring it down, trailing only 7-6. Tenpenny over the timeline, goes in the corner to Thomas. Thomas lobbed to McAllister. Fadeaway jumper. McAllister over Thomas, over Hallams, and over Snyder, and he nails it, and Lebanon trails by 1, 8-7. Starks trying to go for somebody, taps it in there. Hallams retrieves it, and here's Snyder, and he's fouled going to the bucket. Snyder will go to the free throw line as Thomas, who is about 6'5", 6'6", got up there with Snyder and blocked the shot. And Snyder will have 2 free throws coming and an opportunity to tie and take the lead for Lebanon if he hits them both. Jason Snyder at the free throw line. Number 1 is good, and it's a tie ball game at 8. And Snyder can have an opportunity here to give his ball club the lead once again. 8-8 game, 4-6 to play, quarter 1 here at Lebanon High School. Second throw, Snyder rolls good. Whistle, and they'll bring somebody in. Beadle will come in now for Snyder. And Conley's back in the ball game for Lebanon. Snyder and Starks will go out. 9-8 ball game. Here comes Tenpenny, almost lost it. Goes back and retrieves it, working against Rice. In the middle, great feed down the lane, and he blew the shot. What a great play by Woodbury as they got the man wide open, blowing down the lane, and Patrick missed the layup. Conley out on the ring. Conley in trouble, left side to Johnson. Johnson to Hallams. Hallams takes it to the bucket and lays it in. 11-8. Lebanon by 3. McAllister to Thomas. On the corner right side, drop underneath to McAllister. McAllister bounces it in, and a good bounce pass to Thomas. And Johnson's on the arm, and you may as well when you let him get the ball down that low, because he's going to have a layup if you didn't foul him. So Thomas will go to the free throw line and will shoot a pair. 11-8, and Chad Thomas will be able to give his ball club, pull them to within 1 if he can hit 2 free throws. Number 1's good, and he'll have another. Coming into the ball game, Sharp returns to the lineup now, and Alexander goes out. Alan Alexander checks out, and Doug Sharp comes back into the lineup. At the free throw line, Chad Thomas, who hit the first of a 2-shot foul, getting ready to come in is Matthew Rigsby. Thomas' free throw is good. He nailed them both, and it's an 11-10 ball game. Lebanon by 1 with 3:24 to play here in the opening period at Lebanon High School. Inbounds pass play goes Johnson to Rice, and Lebanon will bring it down. Lebanon has Johnson, Rice, Beadle, Hallams, and Conley in the lineup right now. Goes to off Cannon County. Now they say Johnson got a hand on it. Lebanon wasn't too fond of that call, but they give it to Cannon County. In the backcourt now, Witt comes back in, and Beadle checks out for Lebanon. Rigsby moves in at the point. He'll bring it down, working against Conley. Rigsby, Thomas out on the wing on the right side. Open down on the baseline is Rigsby, and Rigsby walked to the basketball.
Second turnover for Cannon County. Devils have committed 3.
Lebanon will bring it down. Rice will dribble it down for the Blue Devils. Moving over the timeline goes Conley on the wing on the right side. Conley. Johnsey back to Conley. He'll gun the 3 out of the corner. Won't go. Rebound fought for Sharp to McAllister. Right side, Rigsby all the way under for the layup. It didn't go, but he's fouled by Conley. Rigsby took it all the way under, and this little ball club goes at it. Rigsby will go to the free throw line. Conley on the foul, and it'll be a 2-shot foul, and Rigsby can give his team the lead if he hits them both. Rigsby at the line with 2. 2:36 to play in the opening period. Rigsby eyes it and fires it and hits it. Now we'll have another. We're tied at 11.
5 of 5 at the free throw line are the Lions.
Rigsby's second throw. Now they're 6 of 6 as he hit them both. And Cannon County takes the lead, 12-11. Lebanon will bring it down. Rice on the dribble. Right side they go to Conley. Conley to Witt. Lob underneath Hallams. He's got it, and Hallams is fouled. And it'll be an out-of-bounds foul, I think.
I think they call that on Sharp before the foul. Before the shot, rather.
I think you're right. I think they called it on Sharp. Lebanon will make the inbounds pass play. Brian Johnsey will make the inbounds play. Johnsey looks in the corner to Rice. Rice drives all the way, pulls up. His shot's blocked by Thomas and picked up by Tenpenny in the backcourt. Tenpenny going to take it all the way down coast to coast and lay it in. Lebanon's defense let him in, and Hallams wants time, and Lebanon wants to talk about this as Cannon County jumps out 14-11. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Brandon Gymnasium, where the Blue Devils are trailing Cannon County 14-11. And Lebanon not having any luck getting the ball down on the post to Scott Hallams. And their outside shooting, they haven't been nailing it that much. And Johnsey will make the inbounds pass play to Rice, and they'll bring it down and set it up. Wesley Rice on the dribble, moving over the timeline. Trying to set something up for the Blue Devils. In trouble goes to Johnsey on the left wing. Johnsey fakes, comes to near side. Conley behind a screen from Hallams. Conley's shot is off, no good, and Thomas rebounds for Cannon County. They got a 3-point lead in the ball. Tenpenny out front, drives down the lane, goes Rigsby in the corner, brings it out front to Thomas. Thomas, bounce pass down low, turnaround 6-footer is good by Sharp. And a 5-point lead. Blue Devils on the bottom end of the score. Lob underneath the Hallams, and a foul on Rigsby. Rigsby come crashing in as they got that one into Hallams. And the next foul will be the 1-and-1 for the Lebanon Blue Devils. Brandon Witt checking out. Beadle checking back in for the Blue. Johnsey will make the inbounds toss for Lebanon. To Conley out on the wing on the right side. Conley open, didn't take it. Rice top of the key for 3, good. That'll get you back in the ball game in a hurry. 16-14 now, Cannon County. Outside they get it, and here's a steal by Rice. Rice going to take it all the way in, and he's going to be fouled, and Rice will go to the free throw line as McAllister tried to block it. And he'll send Rice to the free throw line for 2, and he'll have an opportunity to tie this ball game up. 16-16. It's 16-14, but Rice has 2 free throws coming for the Blue Devils from the free throw line. Number 1 is on the way, and it's good. And he'll have another.
Rice now with 4. All 4 points back to back.
Got a 3 a moment ago. Now 1 out of 2 from the free throw line. Second throw rolls off, no good. Rebound Sharp, knocked loose by Conley, punch free, but it picked up a Tenpenny far side. Tenpenny out front to Kyle Holt, who's in the ball game now, to Thomas, to McAllister. He'll gun from the top of the key, no good. Johnsey picks the rebound for the Blue Devils. Lebanon coming down with an opportunity to lead.